Hey everyone, I hope everybody's doing well. Currently I'm in Milwaukee in a Hyatt Regency hotel. Finally, I got off work early enough that there's still light outside and enough light that I can make a video. So I decided to make a video about the fact that, I gave up eggs, finally! If you remember, if you watched my video about being vegetarian, I talked in that video about how I'm really slowly trying to give up eggs. Recently I watched a documentary called Cowspiracy. I will leave a link to their website and information down below, but you can also watch it on Netflix, and it's called Cowspiracy, and it basically gave me the push to just give up eggs. And to be honest with you, in some ways it's easier than I thought, and in some ways it's harder than I thought. For example, breakfast, of course, it feels a bit odd because I ate eggs almost every single day for breakfast when I used to eat them because it's simple, it's easy, it's, you know, just quick and fast. And I do notice it, especially when I'm on jobs. For the most part, craft services, I'm gonna have eggs for breakfast. Like, for example, right now I'm staying at the Hyatt Hotel, and one of their main dishes for breakfast is eggs, or egg sandwiches, or French toast, which is obviously covered in eggs, scrambled eggs, and things like that. It's difficult in terms of breakfast options, but I realize it's not really, because when you just take it out, you can still have oatmeal and cereal and yogurt and berries and, you know, toast and jam or whatever. So it's not that bad. But to be honest, in terms of other meals, I really don't notice it that much, and it was a lot easier than I thought. I really want to get into why I decided to give them up, and that's because if you remember in my vegetarian video, I talked about how, to me, that egg was never really alive, and I always try to eat cage-free eggs and all that kind of stuff. But in the documentary Cowspiracy, what I really learned was that even if the chickens are cage-free, and even if they're not factory farm chickens that are producing these eggs, and they're not factory farms that these eggs are coming from, at the end of the day, the chickens that are creating these eggs, they're still gonna die. They're still there solely for purposes of production, and it's not as if they're treated like, you know, free grazing animals in the wilderness, you know what I mean? There are few farms where they are actually, you know, allowed to run free and whatever, but at the end of the day, what this documentary really explains is that even though they are able to run free, when they're no longer of use in those farms, they are taken to a slaughterhouse. At the end of the day, when they can't produce those eggs anymore, they are going to be disposed of. And that's the whole point of being a vegetarian, is that you don't want to eat animals because you don't believe in them being killed for our consumption, or you just don't believe that you should hurt a living thing in order to eat it. It really hit me after watching that documentary, because I guess I didn't really look at it that way, and I didn't really think about the fact that chickens, when they're no longer of use, are just going to be killed and sold as meat anyways. So at the end of the day, even though maybe the egg itself isn't that bad, it's the whole process of it. It still goes into the whole process of this factory farm meat production industry, and it's also just a health thing. It's just not really necessary for our body. The yolk has a lot of fat in it. Like, you'll notice a lot of diets will say just to eat the egg whites and not the yolk, because the yolk has so much fat in it and all these things. And after I had made that video, I thought, okay, I put it out there on YouTube that I'm gonna try my very best to give up eggs. I saw that documentary and I was just like, forget it. There's no need for me to eat this anymore. Only one meal of the day, which is breakfast, that it affected. So there's no real need for me to continue the consumption of this product if I really don't see the benefit in it in my body, which I don't. My body doesn't feel any different from cutting out eggs. I've learned that production of this item still contributes to an industry that personally I'm very much against. Actually did give up eggs, and it actually wasn't as hard as I thought it was. And I've also found a bunch of companies, and they also mention these companies in the Cowspiracy documentary as well. They produce products that are similar to eggs, similar texture, taste the same, etc., but they just don't involve any animal byproduct. I'm gonna leave links to some of those products down below. But yeah, this was just a really quick video about the fact that it was just an update that I gave up eggs, why I gave them up, what I learned, and resources that I wanted to share with you guys. Slowly but surely, I think I'm making my way towards a vegan lifestyle, but this was a really important milestone for me since I have been vegetarian for 8 years and have continued eating eggs for 8 years, and now I no longer eat them. So this is kind of really important to me, and I just wanted to share that with you guys, and also let you know that the way that I did it helped me realize that I could have been doing it all along. You know, that I didn't need to be eating eggs for all these 8 years, and it was something that is that simple. So hope that this video also can be a push to any of you guys who want to, whether it's just give up red meat or give up all meat or give up eggs or, you know, whatever it is, that it's really not as hard as you think it is, and that sometimes all you need is a push. And for me, Cowspiracy was that push. Maybe for you guys this video will be that push. That's my hope. Oh, and before I forget, me and my really good friend Jess Clements, I'm going to leave her information down below as well. She's a YouTuber and also a model. Her and I decided that we're going to remain accountable to each other and try to eat really, really healthy, because we just shot the Airy campaign in Palm Springs, which was such an amazing experience, and I have a vlog coming up. Shot that, and we realized how much we were snacking there and just how easy it is to really fall off of maintaining a healthy diet. So we decided that we would snap all of our food on our Snapchats. That way we can remain accountable and we can kind of think twice before we go eat something unhealthy, because we're trying to share it with all of you guys to remain accountable to you guys as well. And I've had a lot of people snap me their food, which is amazing, and it's good because it's helping us all maintain a healthy diet and all stay accountable to each other. You know, we don't want to go eat crappy food because we're going to be sharing everything with each other, and then everyone's going to know we're eating crap. Obviously, we're not saying never cheat. Of course, it's good to have a cheat day, and of course, you want to have a balanced diet, but for the most part, stay healthy. You need to maintain that, and it has to be a daily lifestyle change. So I invite you all to join us in snapping your food every single day, and feel free to snap me or snap Jess, and I'll leave both of our Snapchats down below. Don't forget to follow us on Snapchat if you want to keep up with our daily meals and our healthy lifestyles and how we're sort of maintaining all of that. And feel free to send us any of your healthy tips or food tips or whatever the case may be, because we really want to maintain this, and any help would be greatly appreciated. So thanks so much, guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, rate, and subscribe if you like what you see, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!